Hi, welcome to our video. I really wanted to share some of our experiences in the beautiful city of Montreal. We were able to visit in early August, and it's one of our favorite Canadian cities. That car, by the way, says Zombie Outbreak Response Team on the spare tire. We live in Toronto at the moment, and this is the city that I was born and grew up in. I love it. It's my hometown. It's cosmopolitan. It has a great food and art scene. But we also love Montreal for its cobblestone streets, the wonderful cafes, the historic part of town, and of course, the Jean Talon farmers market.
Perfect pets. They're sleeping pets. Because they're sleeping.
Where are the cats? There's no cat. It's not perfect.
Ginger. Not the fake food as well. This looks like poo.
It looks like poo. No, it doesn't. So we arrived at our hotel in the mid-afternoon. There we are. Hi! And we stayed at the Fairmont, where we always stay whenever we go to Montreal. The hotel was recently refurbished, and the update is absolutely stunning. It's a great property because of its location. It's 10 minutes to the old town. It's right in the downtown core. Everything is fairly walkable, and it's connected to the metro. So we dropped off our things and we headed out for coffee, which we very much required at this point. By the way, this hotel is located next to my favorite church called Marie Reine du Monde. Then we decided to grab coffee at Milk Bar à Café, which is a very tiny espresso bar, but it's a very beautiful space, perfect for having your caffeine, grabbing a small bite to eat, and checking out the local foot traffic. After getting our caffeine fix, we took a walk up McGill College Avenue and came across these planters with beautiful fresh herbs growing in them, and the smell was intoxicating. There were two ladies there picking the herbs and putting them in their bags, and those are my kind of ladies. That is something I would do. For the record, that is something that Pranav would never do. We continued our explorations, made some random friends, saw a dire wolf, and eventually ended up at Lola Rosa for dinner. It's located near the McGill campus and is entirely vegan and vegetarian. That sign right there says "Pas de viande, pas de problème," which is extremely accurate. It means no meat, no problem. We had the almond bisque, a vegan chili, a vegetarian burger, and this was some of the best food that we had on this trip. And then I discovered a drawer in the dining table that contained notes from previous customers. Some were just thoughts scribbled on a scrap of paper, some were verses of poetry, so I left a little note as well. And that summarizes our one evening in Montreal. We were passing through on our way to Québec City, and we wanted to get to the farmers market nice and early. That's the old Hudsons Bay logo, by the way. If you are a Canadian of a certain age, then it probably looks familiar to you. So we went to church the next morning to Marie Reine du Monde, and those statues are patron saints, by the way, not the apostles. And this church is the third largest church in Quebec. And that is the extent of my knowledge about this cathedral. We visit it every single time because it's right next door. We find it so beautiful, and the architecture really is impressive. We like to spend some quiet time here, taking in the beautiful art and sculptures, looking at the little chapels inside, but we also try to remain as unobtrusive as possible for those who are here to worship. Before getting back on the road, we simply had to stop at the Jean Talon Farmers Market, which is located in Little Italy. The market first opened to the public way back in the 1930s, and it's open all year round, even during the harsh Canadian winters. There's something like over 300 vendors at this market. You can purchase fresh fruits, vegetables, plants. There's a butcher, baker, probably a candlestick maker. There are so many prepared food options. You can also purchase locally produced honey and maple syrup. And when we went there was tons of fresh corn. Every time we come to the market, we eat at Crêperie du Marché. And this place is so popular, there is always a ridiculous lineup, but it is so completely worth it. If you are passing through Montreal and happen to go to this market, I encourage you to join that line and have any one of their delicious buckwheat crêpes.
Giniga?
Sat.
Sat, that's not bad. Et encore une fois, merci beaucoup.
You also have deals there.
I wonder how my basil would be doing at home. Hi. Hi.
I've never seen a purple radish before.
Want to take one?
Tiens, c'est chaud.
Oh, nice.
Bonne journée.
Another great thing about this market is the wide variety of samples that you can try. And as you can see, we did not hold back in this domain.
This is Canon, honey. This is Canon.
And finally, before hitting the road, we paid a visit to Première Moisson, which is our favorite bakery, for a couple of snacks to take with us along the way. I hope you join us as we continue to share moments from our travels. As usual, I post vegan and vegetarian recipes on Mondays, but I occasionally upload content on Thursdays. It might be something to do with lifestyle, wellness, travel. I hope you check it out. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, and as usual, thank you so very much for watching. Bye-bye.